Alright, so this is the target 1D video. So it's asking how these two angles are related. So on the test, it'll be more of a multiple choice type thing, so you would choose any that are correct. But let's go through the usual. First of all, they're not adjacent because they don't have a common vertex. Here's the vertex of this angle, and here's the vertex of that angle. That's not the same vertex, so they can't be adjacent. And for them to be a linear pair, linear pairs are adjacent, so these aren't a linear pair. So this is not adjacent and not a linear pair. Okay, they also aren't vertical angles. Vertical angles look more like an X, so they have two pairs of opposite rays, and so these are what vertical angles look like, and they're not vertical angles. So what's left is complementary and supplementary. So remember, complementary means adds to 90. So let's check it out. What's 35 plus 55? Sure enough, it's 90. So the answer is that they're complementary. If they added up to 180, then they would be supplementary. Okay, number 2. We have to find, we're given the EOG is 109, so this angle is 109, and FOG is 32. And we have to find EOF, so EOF is this big angle here. So this is like the segment addition postulate. I know that this part plus this part equals the whole. It's called the angle addition postulate. And it's part plus part equals whole. So this part is 109. Plus that part's 32, and that's going to end up equaling the whole. So 109 plus 32, I believe, is 141. But let me just double check that. Yep, 141. So it's 141 degrees. Okay, and then for number 3, it says classify the measure of angle FOS. So FOS is this angle right here. And when it says classified, it means is it acute, obtuse, right, or straight. So I guess we better go over those definitions quick. So remember, I need a pen. So acute is less than 90. Obtuse is more than 90. Right is 90 exactly. And straight is 180 exactly. So looking at this angle, it looks like a small little one, so it's smaller than 90, so it's acute. So the answer to this would be acute. Alright. Number 4, we have to classify TOR and ROF in as many ways as possible. Alright, highlighter. I think I got it. Alright, TOR. So this is angle TOR and angle ROF. I'll do that in a lighter color. ROF is that. And let me get a pen. Alright, so it looks like right here they have that common vertex, and they have right here the shared side. So since they have a common vertex and a shared side, they are definitely adjacent. Now since these non-opposite sides, this side and this side, make a straight angle, then that means the opposite rays, that the non-common sides are opposite rays. That makes it a linear pair. And what word do you recognize in linear? Line. So they make a straight line, and a line is 180 degrees. So this is a straight angle. And they're also, no, they're not a straight angle. The two angles together are a linear pair. They're adjacent, a linear pair, and then the two angles together make a straight line, which means they're supplementary, because supplementary means they add up to 180. Okay, let me get some other colors. Okay, so now it wants ROS. So here's ROS, this yellow angle here. ROS. And EOG. Another color for EOG. EOG here. So the yellow and the blue angle have a common vertex, but they don't have a common side. But they do make opposite rays. So get another color for a pen. I'll go with the green, I guess. So this side right here and this side right here are opposite rays. And this ray right here and this ray right here are opposite rays. And moreover, the figure forms an X. So when there's an X and there's two pairs of opposite rays, then we have vertical angles. Okay. So number 6, we're given the supplemental angle is 54. We have to find the measure of the angle. So remember, supplementary angles add up to 180. So I'm going to say 180 minus 54 to find the supplement, or the measure of the angle. So 6 gets me to 60. So what, 126, I believe? And I'm just going to double check that with the calculator. I hate to be wrong. 80 minus 54. Yep, I get 126. And then to find the complement, we subtract from 90. So these are 90. Supplements are 180. So let's pick another color. So this one I'm going to do 90 minus 54. 6 gets me to 60, so 36. Yep, 36. And then problem number 7 says we have two complementary angles. And I'm given some information about angle A and some information about angle B. So again, that word complementary means adds up to 90. So that means these two angles have to add up to 90. So the measure of angle A plus the measure of angle B equals 90. Or if you like, part plus part equals whole. This time I know the whole is 90. So A is 5x plus 7. And B is 2x minus 8. And together they have to add up to equal 90. So on this left-hand side, 5x plus 2x is 7x. And plus 7 minus 8 is minus 1, and that equals 90. And I'm running out of some space, so I'll go over here. And now I have 7x minus 1 equals 90. And I add 1. And I get 7x is 91. divided by 7. And I'll need the calculator for that. 91 divided by 7. And 91 divided by 7. Sorry, yeah. 13. So x is 13. Now I found x, but it wants angle A and angle B, so now I'm going to plug in. Get a color. Okay, so for A, for the measure of angle A, it's 5 times x, but remember x was 13, plus 7. So 5 times 13 is 65, and 65 plus 7 is 72. And then for B, B is 2 times x, but remember x was 13 minus 8, so 26 minus 8 is 18. And 72 plus 18 will give me 90, so those check out. Okay, and then number 8. So this tells me that MO bisects LMN. So this line segment, or this ray right here, cuts this angle into 2 equal pieces. This piece and this piece. So this piece and this piece. And those 2 pieces are equal. Okay, because remember bisects means cuts into 2 equal pieces. So that means the 2 parts are equal. So I'm going to say 5x minus 10 has to equal 2x plus 26. Subtract 2x. I get 3x minus 10 equals 26. Add 10. And I get 3x equals 36. Divide by 3. And I get x is 12. Now 12 is not the full answer. 12 is the formula for x, but it also wants LMN. So LMN is this big angle here. So to find it, we have to find the 2 smaller angles and add them together. So I know that NMO, or LMO is 5x minus 10, so that's 5 times 12 minus 10. Well, 5 times 12 is 60, and 60 minus 10 is 50. Now, I know that this should be 52, but I'm going to still plug it in to check. So it's 2 times x, but remember x was 12, not 13. Plus 26. So 2 times 12 is, that's a parenthesis, 24, and 24 plus 26 is 50. So then I know that the measure of angle LMN is 50 plus 50, which equals 100. Okay? So again, the following problems has to be completed by you. You want to show your work, and then you want to show your teacher or a math lab person or a help lab person in the library after school, or a support teacher, and they'll sign off on it, and then you can schedule a retake with your teacher. So here's the first one. And again, you should pause it and copy it down and solve it, and then go to the next one. Here are problems 2 and 3. Again, copy it down and solve it. And 4 and 5, copy it down and solve it. 6 and 7, copy it down and solve it. And then 8. Okay, good luck.